everybody, it's Miss Kristen here, and this is our activity lesson on Pentecost. We just learned about what Pentecost is, and now it's time to do some fun activities. We're really just looking to decorate our home with fun reds and yellows and oranges, so today we're going to do a little origami. I was inspired when I saw another Sunday school teacher decorating her area with Pentecost, and she was doing some origami, and I thought that origami is a great way to decorate your home. It's really cute. It's really fun to make. However, I cannot do origami well at all. So we have our special guest today. But who could our special guest possibly be? Well, I'll give you a hint. She's fabulous. She is fantastic at origami. And she just happens to be my sister Elise Coleman. And she will be here today to show you how to make easy origami cranes to celebrate Pentecost.
Hi kids, it's Miss Elise. I'm your guest star today, and I'm going to be teaching you how to fold origami cranes. If you have origami paper, use that. I have some here. We've got a variety of colors, but the one that we chose today is on theme with Pentecost. So we have our Pentecost colors. But if you don't have origami paper, you can do this with just regular construction paper at your house. Choose your Pentecost color. And we're going to show you some steps, step by step, how to fold a crane.
Now, in order to make this origami crane, you need a square piece of paper. So if you have a normal piece of construction paper to do this project, it's going to be an 8 by 11, and you're going to want to cut that into a square by folding it like so, and then taking this extra piece here and folding it so that you can see a crease, and then just simply cutting that extra piece off so that your piece of paper is a perfect square to work with. Okay, once you either cut down your piece of construction paper or you have your pretty Pentecost red, orange, or yellow origami paper, it's time to get started. So what we're going to start by doing is we're going to fold our paper in half like it's a triangle. So we want it to be in the shape of a diamond and then make our two diamond edges meet to make one big triangle. And we're going to make sure that we spend a lot of time pressing down to make creases. Origami is all about making really defined, precise creases. Once we open that back up, we're going to fold it the other way to make the half again in the other direction. And that way, when we open it back up, we're going to see that our square piece of paper is kind of split into 4 little triangles, just like that. Our next step is we're going to take the bottom corner and carry it over to the other bottom corner, making a little rectangle the hot dog way. But we're only connecting those 2 bottom edges. The rest of the paper we're actually going to fold back outwards while still connecting our 2 bottom edges, kind of creating almost like a 3D triangle. You're seeing like the 3 points because those 2 bottom ones are connected. Once we make our creases, then we're going to fold that back over. And what we've created is we've created like a little box with a triangle on the top. You see that? Now, we're going to flip that over and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So we just did that to the 2 bottom edges. So now we take the top, we flip it over, and we're doing the same thing. We're connecting our 2 bottom corners while pressing out the rest of our fold to make a 3D type triangle where you're seeing 2 points because the bottom 2 are connected. And then once we do that, this gets a little tricky. We're actually going to create a 2-sided smaller square. So we're going to take our corner and our other corner, we're going to fold it like so, and what we've created is this little square that's got 2 sides to it. It's like a double layered square, and there's an open side and a closed side. We're going to work with the open side. Okay, so we take our open side, it's towards us, and we're going to take our side corner and we're going to fold it in, and we're going to basically make a kite shape. We're going to fold it in on both sides, so both edges come in together, and we've made this nice little kite on one side of our double layered square. Then we're going to flip it over and we're going to make the same kite shape on the other side of our double layered square here. That looks great. Now, once we've made the kite on both layers, we're then going to take each little edge of the folded kite piece and we're actually going to open it up and then fold it into itself, almost like inverting it, right? So we're taking those and we're pushing them inward. And remember, because there's two wings to each of the kites, and it's two different kites because we've got one kite on each side of the double layered square, we are going to take that wing and we're going to invert it like that 4 times for all sides of the kite. This step can be a little bit difficult. It's where a lot of people can get lost. So it's important if you need to pause or rewind to just double check and make sure that you understand what's going on. It also can sometimes help to get some instruction online while watching a tutorial. All right. Once we invert all of our kite's wings, we've got this double layered inverted kite situation. And we're going to take it and we're going to open it up so that we kind of create this big double layered diamond. And we're going to take the edges once again and fold them in. But we're only going to fold them in on 1/2 of our diamond. So the bottom half is going to be folded in like so. And the top half is going to stay the way it was. And then we're going to flip it over because it's a double layered diamond. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. The bottom half, we're going to take the edges and fold them in while leaving the top half the same. And then we do it right on the other side of the diamond and fold those edges in while keeping the top part normal without being folded. And what we've created is it almost looks like a little diamond with legs, right? You kind of see the little legs in there. So like pretend that's like a little person and those are its legs. And you're going to fold the legs all the way up like the person's doing a big long kick, right? Like straight up. That looks good. And then once we get one side, we're going to do the other side, like the person's kicked up twice and now their legs are up straight over their head. Once we do that, pick the side you don't like as much and make a little fold at the top to create a little crane head. And then once you do that, the other side will be the tail, and then you just have to fold your wings down like that. And then you've created this fantastic Pentecost themed origami crane, and you can decorate your house with it. You can give it to friends. You can do anything you want with it. Doesn't that look fantastic? Remember, these can be really hard to make if you've never done them before. So it's important to pause, rewind, maybe even look up some tutorials online that show step-by-step written instructions with pictures. I myself am not the best at origami, but that is why I had my sister show this demonstration. And once she showed me a few times, I did get it. One of those is actually mine. And they come out really nice. So I hope you all really enjoyed this Pentecost origami video. And I hope you all have a great Pentecost celebration and you wear red and orange and yellow and you decorate your house with cranes. And stay tuned because in our next video, we might do a fun fire demonstration, which once again is not something that we are saying you should do, but just a fun demonstration that we're going to do to celebrate Pentecost that you can watch.